You guys know how this works.
Why would we know how it works?
Oh, because I decided to. I teleported it into your brain. Anyway,
I choose underdogs for 500, please.
the first underdog president, known for completing all of his central campaign promises in one term and not running for a second term. Is it A, Harold B. Harvard, B, Nathaniel L. Yale, C, Oscar O. Oxford?
I'd like to answer the question,
You
please.
have to.
Only you can answer this question. Something's wrong with your mustache there. Are you alright? You feeling good?
Why are you staring at me? Don't do that.
I choose James K. Polk. I've never been to Polk County before, but I reckon he might be a mighty fine president.
Well, let's go to the board and find out. You are correct, James K. Polk.
Yes, I would. Thank you for the the option. Thank you. I'm gonna do Electoral College for 250.
The president with the largest electoral college landslide victory.
Grover Cleveland.
Grover Cleveland. You say that so confident.
I do, sir. He was the best president we ever had, our 22nd and our 24th. Both times won every single state by my memory.
Ah, all right. Would you like to steal this answer, Mr. Ma'am?
I have moral values, so no.
Moral values. Oh, okay.
Stealing is wrong, sir.
Stealing
That
is
she is right about that. Up 5.
It's Mr. Ma'am.
Mr. Ma'am,
Yes.
they are right about that.
I never
sir.
asked you about your name.
Huh?
Grover Cleveland, Electoral College for 250. Let's see if he's right. Ah.
Who the hell is that?
Ronald Reagan is only one of the most famous presidents of all time.
Can't be true. I never heard of him.
But did he
That
win
don't make-
Minnesota?
I think I am going to pick wild cards for 500.
This president got stuck in the White House bathtub.
Grover Cleveland. This
Grover
one I know in my heart is Grover Cleveland. It's definitely closer to the timeline, or on the timeline, or in time with history in the timeline.
I have an inquiry.
Ah,
Who
you have
is this George McFarlane?
George McFarlane. Oh, see, he's the guy who wrote Family Guy by my count, if I remember correctly.
Would you like to steal this, Mr. Man?
Nar.
Anyway, let's see if Grover Cleveland got stuck in the White House bathtub. Ah, that was William H. Taft.
Okay, can't touch the button.
You were touching the
no,
button
I was
earlier.
here. I was here. I was not touching.
I'd
I was
like
right
to call
over.
revote, please.
Ah,
There
recount.
was no one vote. You mean recount?
No, I don't count. I vote.
She doesn't. What's the point?
And you
of
should
count?
vote too.
Let's be a little bit funny. I'm gonna pick General U.S. for 100.
What is the supreme law of the land? Is it A, the Declaration of Independence, B, a modest proposal, C, the Constitution, or D, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
There was not a single correct answer on there, sir. I know darn tootin' well that Grover Cleveland is the law of the land that we've been following since 1482 when he said the ocean blue. Whatever's after D, F. All right, cool. I'll go with answer F, Grover Cleveland.
Interesting. Oh, it was the Constitution of the United States.
Who even knows what that is? You know what that is?
I
It's
sure
like a
don't.
piece of paper with John Hancock and no one else written on it.
Yeah,
I'm
say
pretty
that with
sure.
an accent, I thought.
I was saying it with the accent. You're just not listening. You're hearing me, but you're not listening to
Oh, I'm
me.
not hearing with the accent.
Yeah.
So it was John Hand what? I think I would like to go with. You're literally touching it. All right, Electoral College for 500.
Electoral College for 500, and you pressed the button. That's crazy. I was actually going to read the question, but since you pressed the button before I could do it, I have to let you answer the question.
What has a face and a tail?
At least 2 things.
Yes, sir.
Grover Cleveland.
Oh, I think he got his tail chopped off at birth, if I'm being honest.
Fascinating, fascinating. I never knew these things about Grover Cleveland.
Mr. Distressful, sir, would you like to answer my question?
No, I would not. Let's see what the answer was. It was the House of Representatives. And
Now-
as a matter of fact, this was a double distress. So,
Which
What
Which
are they
one's got it wrong?
representing?
both of you. Whoa, both of you lost 1,000 points. That's crazy.
But what are they representing that needs a house for? President's terms for 500.
President's terms for 500. I'm going to try to read the question this time.
that was the one. Wait a minute. I was told about something about this question. I don't remember
You
what.
said pick the question halfway through.
I said I don't think I said I would never say that on
You said
camera
don't
when
pick the
it's-
question until the second
when it's
half.
recording.
You said don't pick the
Then
question
it
until the
makes it
second
sound
half.
scripted. But we're real people. Like camera.
I smell weed.
As of the recording of this video, this is the only president to have served 2 non-consecutive terms.
Benjamin Harrison.
Benjamin
I
Harrison.
remember him very, very well. History lesson for all the folks out there.
Man, you're old.
See, Benj, you're old.
That's a fascinating answer for that question. Anyway, would you like to steal this answer?
No, but I do have a comment on his inquiry. I remember Mr. Benji personally, and he had a daughter named Olivia Harrison. Oh shit, hold on, okay, let me rephrase. I'd like to steal.
You'd like to steal the question. That is great.
I'm not gonna leave my fingerprints though, so I won't get
Ah,
caught.
okay.
I'd like to answer it with a Mr. Grover Cleveland.
I know that ain't right. It's Benjamin Harrison, and I'm gonna put double or nothing on it.
Double or you will double the points?
I have negative 1,000. If I double negative 1,000, it means I'm putting 0 on them because negative and a negative is a positive. So I'm actually gonna put 1,000 on it.
Excuse me, sir, I have an inquiry.
Okay, well, anyway.
Might I triple my
Mr.
points?
Mrs. You triple your points. You could triple.
What's the 5 version?
So we
Quintuple.
have
I like the quintuple.
Benjamin.
I'll hextuple.
I'll do the 7 version.
I'll septuple. That's 7. I'll octuple. Infinite. I have a Googleplex from what's his name? Vsauce Macko here. That's you.
I am
So-
beyond numbers with this question, so
I thought we were steamrolling like the Cleveland Steamers.
Well,
Grover Cleveland. We're both
Those are our
right.
answers.
you answered what?
The whole thing.
You answered Benjamin Harrison. You answered Grover Cleveland. Let's see what it actually is. Grover Cleveland. Whoa!
You're wrong,
And you've been
sir.
answering Grover Cleveland throughout this entire segment. How do you feel right now?
I think I would like to pick General US for 500.
So the question is the system.
You're touching the button.
The system that prevents any branch from becoming too powerful.
Grover Cleveland.
Grover.
Or Steven.
Steven. Interesting. Would you like to steal this question?
I would like to steal, please. I have lost morals as this video continues on.
This is great.
Therefore, my answer will be the balancing of check. What's the answer? Oh.
It's the
okay.
separation of checks and the balances.
Man, you're not doing too good today.
Look at your face. I'm gonna do Mr. Wild Cards
Which Mr. Wildcard's what value?
for $250,
$250.
please.
I don't got that many dollars, but I do
Try
have a
harder.
question.
Didn't she get it wrong?
How
It's
many?
Either or, not an and.
How
Got
many?
it more right than you.
Oh, how many men have served as president of the U.S.?
I'm getting a sudden inclination to say something other than Grover Cleveland, but I feel like if I do, that look I'm getting right now is what I'm gonna receive as my reward, I'm assuming.
Yes.
All right, well then I'm gonna go with Grover Cleveland on my own
Grover
free will. I
Cleveland.
think it was Grover Cleveland. It's a really big number, Grover Cleveland. You ever hear of a Googleplex with Michael Vsauce? I think I mentioned him before.
How many letters are in Grover Cleveland?
At
45.
least 3.
Oh, okay. So, okay, yeah.
Would you like to steal this answer?
Yes, please.
All right, go for it.
I'm gonna say 40 plus 5.
Well, let's see what the answer actually is.
I have a feeling you do remember the answers that you printed.
Now, wait a second.
Aw.
45 men served. Now, if I do my math correctly, I think that 40 plus 5 equals 45. So, Mrs. Ma'am, you seem to have gotten this question. Grover Cleveland was not written in here.
I have an inquiry. I thought I was Mr. Ma'am.
And now you're Mrs. Ma'am. I'm sorry.
Okay. The under of the dog for $100.
This relative.
You're literally
Oh,
touching
no.
it.
Let me get it first.
You had it for.
Let me get it first this time.
You're winning.
You can steal.
Not if you get it correct.
I won't.
This relatively unknown Republican representative went on to become a household name and is now ranked amongst the top 3 presidents of all time.
Who is Barack Obama?
Grover
Let's see this.
Obama Cleveland.
Grover Obama Cleveland. That's new. That is brand new. Unheard of. Now, are you right?
I don't know. You have to tell us if you're right.
Yes,
Yeah,
I have a
we
job
don't-
to
we
do.
don't know.
My apology. It's Abraham Lincoln.
What happened to
Well,
him?
that's President terms, 250.
This was the shortest serving president of the United States.
Cleveland Grover. Grover Cleveland's long lost cousin.
I would like to answer the question with Cleveland, Ohio.
Let's see if any of those answers are correct.
You know what your score is by chance?
Nope, the answer was William Henry Harrison. I thought you would have guessed this question based on the last name.
I'm Mr. Sir, ma'am. I don't know a hairy son. General U.S. 250, please.
The 3 branches of government. Mr. Sir?
Stephen, Grover, and Cleveland.
That was indeed
I
his
think
full
Stephen
name.
is over like the legislative, Grover's over the executive, and Cleveland's over like judicial.
I'd like to answer the question with birch tree, palm tree, and pine tree.
Ooh, I like that answer. Mr. Sir, this is very fascinating. You are correct in some way.
Yes, I am.
There was Stephen Grover Cleveland. Look at that.
I notice you have a comma at the end. What is the 4th branch?
Oh, the bureaucracy.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thank you, both of you, for losing the game.
You're welcome.
All right.
Pretty sure I won. I was holding the wrong. Okay.